cabin unit is off, the engine harness is off as well. And now we're gonna take off the trim pieces, get the carpet out, and then start disconnecting the body control module or body control harness. So starting off this one, that comes off like that. And this seal, you wanna get it out the way. There's a screw they gotta take off to remove this pillar. So you'll put your little trimmer in there, and that's right in there. Don't worry about creasing the headliner. It will shape back to its form, but you gotta take off that bolt. Make sure you don't drop it. Okay, and then this will come off. Later on, you gotta remove the seat belts to take these pillows off. But for now, just leave them there. These will work for a 300 and a Charger. They're both the same. So if you're planning to reuse them, you could. And now, the front ones are two separate pieces, but the back one's one big piece. Alright guys, so here's how it's looking so far. Now we are ready to start pulling the body harness, which is all of this right over here. But what I'm going to do is, like what I did with the front harness, I'm going to zip tie it so it's not going to be all over the place when I try to reinstall it. So I'm going to set up the tripod and do a time lapse for you because this does take a while. And I don't want to bore you out by just talking. So we're going to set up the tripod and we'll get that pulled up right now. Alright guys, so that's it for the interior. Body harness is all out right over here. I try to do my best to keep it organized so it's not going to be a mix-up when I'm reinstalling it, but it's not going to be a problem. So interior is done. I even took the sunroof out. We have like basic things left, like the drains and all that stuff, which is not a big big deal. So now we're gonna drop the rear cradle, get that out of the way, drop the fuel tank, and then we're gonna start cutting it up so we can get out of here. So let's do that now. You got the jack?
Yeah.
All right. So we got the rear cradle, springs, and drive shaft all off. Final thing is fuel tank, which we're gonna remove right now. Got really dirty today, but go ahead and drop it. Put a piece of wood, and then a jack, and then just lower it slowly.
Ready?
Yep. You're gonna drop it. All right, bring it forward, like towards you. Yep. Bring it more. There we go, that's it. All right, guys, so this one's all set. It's ready to get cut up so I can take it outside. I got the fuel tank in here. Literally everything from this car is sitting right over here in this area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna section it. So for example, if I buy a car that's on this B-pillar, I can use the B-pillar for parts. If I need a frame rail, I can use a frame rail. So I can fix a couple cars just by using this one car. So I'm gonna get my Sawzall out. I got some heavy duty blades. We're gonna start cutting this one up, and then we'll be done for the night. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for tonight. As you can see, I didn't cut it because the blades I had were not the right ones. So the sheet metal is just way too thick for the blades I had. So this is what I had, and they kept bending up. So I'm going to go to Home Depot tomorrow. I'm going to get the right blade. We'll come back in here and cut it up. If not, worst case scenario, I could tow it and then put it in the next door storage lot I have. And then whenever I need a part off of it, I could go grab it. But I got all the parts covered up, so no dust or anything is going to come onto it when they're doing body work over here. But we will be back in a couple days to get this thing out of here. And then for sure, we're gonna have the 300 here. We're gonna start pulling all the parts off of that. And then we're gonna put the 392 parts in it. And then hopefully get a first start and get this thing going. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys back in the next video.